If you've ever had a brilliant idea that the second you tried to execute it, it just immediately became the most chaotic disaster imaginable,
Oh, absolutely.
then you totally get the gravitational pull of the fantasy world we are diving into today. This is all about a massive milestone. We're talking the 10th anniversary of Konosuba. Okay, let's unpack this.
A whole decade. It's pretty incredible.
It is, and we've taken a whole stack of sources here. I'm talking official anniversary live streams, industry reports, all of it.
All confirming the latest developments and, well, the celebrations.
Exactly. So our mission for you is to just cut through the hype and quickly pull out the most crucial bits of information. We need to confirm the new season, look at the creative team.
And crucially, understand the massive celebration strategy behind this whole thing. It's not just one announcement.
No, it's not. And that scope is so important because the biggest nugget of info, the one that really sets the tone for everything else, is that this sequel is officially a full 4th season.
Undisputed, which is huge news for continuity.
It really is. But before we get too deep, let's quickly set the stage for anyone who might be newer to the series. Why is Konosuba, which comes from Natsume Katsuki's light novels, so impactful?
It's all built on pure subversion. The whole thing centers on Kazuma Sato. He's a young guy whose life is unremarkable. And it ends with a pretty unremarkable, sort of a freak accident.
Right.
And he gets offered that classic isekai second chance, go to a fantasy world, pick one special item or ability to take with you.
And this is where it all begins. In a moment of just, pure spite, he makes the ultimate power move. He decides to drag the goddess Aqua.
The very goddess who is supposed to be sending him on his way.
He drags her into the world with him.
Exactly, and that's the engine of the entire comedy. You have Kazuma, who's this grounded, cynical guy, paired with Aqua, this supposedly all-powerful goddess, who turns out to be completely and utterly useless.
Worse than useless.
Yeah.
She's an endless source of debt and problems.
Right, so their simple wish to just live peacefully gets thrown out the window, becomes this chaotic ride against a menacing demon king they barely ever deal with.
And said it's just endless, ridiculous dilemmas, usually about money.
It's the perfect anti-fantasy RPG. Their biggest threat is usually themselves. That dynamic is why it's lasted a decade.
And for you, if you're looking to catch up or just revisit all that chaos, the sources confirm Crunchyroll is where you can stream it.
So it's all there, ready before the new season drops.
Okay, so that's the foundation. Here's where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about that 4th season, and more importantly, who is actually making it.
Yeah, the live stream confirmed the season, but the talent behind it tells a much deeper story.
So what's the strategy here? What did the sources tell us?
It looks like they're prioritizing consistency while injecting some fresh energy. The sources confirm that the director, Takumi Kanasaki, is staying on. He's still at the helm.
Which is the anchor, right. Fans know that Kanasaki gets the show's comedic timing, the visual style, all of that.
Exactly. But the really exciting part, the big change, is a new addition. We have Yujiro Abe joining the team.
And his name carries a lot of weight. The source specifically points out his work on Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Which is a huge deal. It's more than just a new name on the staff list. It's a technical statement.
What do you mean by that, a technical statement?
Well, Kaguya-sama is famous for its incredibly polished, fast-paced visual comedy. When you talk about Abe's influence, you're talking about a mastery of visual escalation, these super expressive animations.
I see. So it's about dedicating high production values specifically to the visual gags.
Precisely. Think about those moments in Kaguya-sama. The characters' internal conflicts just explode onto the screen in these exaggerated, almost hallucinatory sequences.
Okay, so how does that translate to Konosuba? What would that actually look like?
Well, you might see the reactions get even faster, more complex. Imagine Aqua's crying fits or Kazuma's cynical expressions, but animated with that level of sharp dynamic intensity. The chaos could get even crisper.
That does sound interesting, but I have to push back a little. Part of Konosuba's charm is that the world feels kind of grounded, almost low budget in a way. It's a parody of a normal RPG.
That's a fair point.
So if you bring in that super polished, high-intensity style from Kaguya-sama, is there a risk it makes the world feel too slick? Does it lose some of that charm?
It's a critical question, and the sources seem to anticipate it. They confirm 2 other core figures are returning, almost like creative governors.
Okay, who are they?
Makoto Uezu is back for the narrative structure, and Koichi Kikuta is still overseeing the character designs and the core artistry.
So Uezu keeps the story and the dialogue true to the original feel. And Kikuta makes sure the characters still look and feel like the ones we've known for 10 years.
Exactly. So Keinosaki provides the consistency, Uizu and Kikuta maintain the foundation, and Ebe is the specialist brought in to, polish the comedic execution.
It's a really smart blend.
What's fascinating here is that they're not just resting on their laurels. They're investing in specialized talent to keep the show fresh for another decade.
That makes the Season 4 news much more than just a confirmation. It's a statement about the show's future quality.
Right. But it's not just the new season. The 10th anniversary is this massive multi-platform event.
Yeah, let's get into the specifics of the celebrations. They tell us a lot about where the series stands today.
So the first thing they did was release this amazing commemorative visual. It's not just a poster. It's like the visual anchor for the whole campaign. It perfectly captures the show's charm and longevity.
A statement piece.
Yeah.
And they're building on that with actual physical events, which I think is pretty significant these days.
Absolutely. There's a fan event planned and, maybe more importantly, a brand new exhibition. An exhibition is like a historical marker. It's meant to show the series' evolution and its impact on the culture.
So fans can see original sketches, production notes, that kind of thing.
Exactly. It elevates the series beyond just being a show you watch.
Okay, so from visual and physical, we move to audio. There's a new audio drama, right?
Yes, it's called White Snow Fairy Tale Season of Ice Flowers. And the concept is brilliant. It features stories that take place across the different seasons.
Oh, that's clever. It gives you a way to revisit the characters year-round, outside of the main plot.
It's continuous engagement, smart, low-cost narrative expansion. And finally, the big one. They're moving into the interactive space with a new video game.
A major move. What are the details on that?
It's titled Kono Isabiki Chini Haine Wo, which basically translates to prosperity on this beloved city.
Prosperity on this beloved city. I like it.
And the sources confirm it's for mobile and PC, so they're aiming for a really wide reach.
Mobile and PC makes sense. Hits both the casual and the more dedicated gamer. But what's the gameplay? I mean, how do you make a game about a team that's so hilariously incompetent?
That's the beautiful irony they're leaning into. The game is all about commanding parties and crafting strategies.
So, it's a strategy game starring the least strategic party in fiction.
Precisely. You, the player, have to be the competent commander that Kazuma is always trying and failing to be. Their incompetence becomes a core game mechanic you have to manage.
Okay, that's brilliant. The comedy comes from the gap between your plan and their execution.
It's a genuine tactical experience. So if you connect all of this to the bigger picture, the exhibition, the audio drama, the game, it's a clear, deliberate strategy to engage fans across every possible format.
It's a masterclass, really. They're making sure every type of fan has something new to celebrate with.
And cementing the franchise's importance for the next decade. It's brilliant.
So what does this all mean? We've covered a huge amount of ground here.
A lot. But it distills down nicely. We've given you a shortcut to understanding the entire state of the series.
Right. We confirm Season 4 is coming, and it's being led by this really interesting mix of returning masters and new talent, like Yuichiro Abe.
And we've laid out the entire 10th anniversary plan. The game, the audio drama, the exhibition, all designed to keep you engaged.
You're now fully briefed. But let's leave you with one final thought to mull over, based on this new creative team.
The synopsis for the show always mentions a fight against a menacing demon king and endless dilemmas.
And we all know the real heart of the show isn't the Demon King, it's the dilemmas, the ridiculous everyday problems.
The internal battles, not the final boss.
Exactly. So, given that you have someone like Yuichiro Abe joining the team, who is known for that sharp, visually intense style, what new kind of endless dilemma will his influence bring to Kazuma and his crew?
Will it be something internal, bureaucratic, or maybe even a meta-dilemma about the Eisai genre itself?
That's the question. The only thing we know for sure is that the chaos is about to get a whole lot more creative.
A perfect thought to hold on to while we wait for Season 4.
That's it for this deep dive. We hope you feel thoroughly informed and ready for Konosuba's next decade.
Join us next time for another session of accelerated learning.